Hi, this is Cheryl back with you from Farmhouse Frugally, and I know it is only November 1st, but we are doing the 12 days of Christmas, and we want to give you plenty of time to go out and get the items that you need to recreate these for either yourself or for gifts. So stay tuned for day one today, which will be ornaments. I have 3 or 4 lovely different ornaments that I want to show you how you can recreate. But I also want to make sure that you watch the next 11 days because I have some spectacular and unique things to show you for this Christmas season. This first one is so simple and so cute. I had in my stash one of these bags of little birch log pieces from Woodpile at Hobby Lobby. And so I thought, how cute would they be to make little snowmen? So I am simply going to hot glue these together, although wood glue is preferred for this to have a longer last. If you are handy with a saw, you might be able to just cut some of these for yourself, or you could use buttons, or you could use something else round that you have in your stash. And then once I have them glued together, then I am going to go ahead. I'm just going to take a marker and I am going to put some eyes and a mouth, and then I'm going to take a little orange paint marker and I am going to put some little carrot noses on them and add a string to the back with some twine that I have on hand so that these will be able to be hung. And then while I was working on another project for some woodland Christmas coming up soon, I had some acorns in front of me and I thought, how cute would these be with little acorn cap hats? So I went ahead and glued that on. Those you have to hold for a couple minutes until they are good and dry, but oh my goodness, how adorable. Now, because I feel like these are a little bit on the primitive side, I went into my stash and pulled out some rather primitive country striped fabric that I had on hand. And I'm just going to tear that and make a few little pieces for some scarves. I like to glue those down so they will stay in place. And then this is where I took out my orange paint marker, or has like a little paint tip on the end of it, but really any marker would do here, or even paint if you have some on hand to make some little carrot noses. And these are absolutely adorable. Here they are here, but I thought they were missing something, so I decided to go out and grab a few twigs from my hydrangea tree, and I made some arms, and I'll show you the finished product at the end. And that takes me on to the item number 2, absolutely the most simple you could probably even imagine. I found this beautiful garland at Hobby Lobby at 90% off last Christmas, and I think I paid $2 for it. Absolutely lovely, but I am not likely to use it as a garland, so I simply clipped it off and used it as an ornament. Now on this one, I think this one is my favorite. You are going to need a little bit more. So I am starting with some of the clothespin or clothes pegs, and I am going to go ahead and paint those white. And then once those are dry, I need some wings for my angels. So I am taking just some white cardstock and I am decoupaging over the top of this some music tissue paper that I have on hand, but you could get creative. You could freehand this. You could use a silver or a gold paint pen or marker, anything that you think looks like angel wings. And then I am going to just make my own pattern and go ahead and cut out the wings. I do have some rub and buff on hand, so I'm going to go ahead and just highlight around the edges primarily to give that a little bit of a little bit of dimension. And you could also use a distressing ink or even a marker or anything that you'd like, some paint, just to bring out this into more of a 3D feel. Now, your angel is going to need some clothing, and this is completely up to you how you want to dress them. I would definitely recommend lace, frilly fabrics, anything that you have already on hand, and just go ahead and glue that onto the neckline and body before you add the wings. Now, the inspiration for these were these patty pans that I have because I happen to have several dozen of these patty pans. My husband put a hole in them the size of the clothespin for me, and I was able to slide those right up over the clothespin to make skirts. But if you don't have these, and I know many of you probably don't, then you could certainly make something out of cardboard, or you could make something out of fabric or anything else that you have in your stash that you think might work. And then I am going to go ahead and just add the wings right onto the back of the clothespin where the lace is. And I think these are so sweet. I just love it, and I am so glad that I had so many of these patty pans because I think I'm going to make a whole bunch more. And then, of course, you will need, once you have the wings on, a way to hang them. I am just going to add a twine hanger on the back of the wings since the wings are made out of cardboard. That will stick very easily. And I love the way that these came out. Now, you could certainly embellish these even further with your silver or your gold paint pen. If you wanted a face on them, you could add a halo. You could definitely dress these up even more. Now, I only made 3 today, but definitely I think how wonderful would these be as a little teacher's gift or as a little hostess gift to give to somebody in your circle. So let me know what you think about these sweet little angels. I absolutely love how they came out. They are just adorable, but I still have one more ornaments to show you, so stay tuned. But I do want to mention that this 12 Days of Christmas collaboration is hosted by Brenda and Krista, and I'm going to have their channels as well as a playlist in my description box so that you can check out all the other creators and all that they did for these 12 days of Christmas. Please make sure that you are subscribed and that you hit the bell so that you do not miss any of the 12 days that I have coming up, because there's going to be one tomorrow and the next day and the next day, and I want to make sure that you don't miss any of the fun. And now on this one, my husband cut some large wood rounds for me from a log, and they had dried for several months. So then we went and put a hole in the top of each of them, and I'm going to save 2 for my rustic woodland day, day 3. So you're going to want to make sure you come back and see what I did with those, which is going to be very different than what I'm doing here. I thought I would use a little snowman transfer that I had in this cute little envelope, and then remembered that I wanted to first put it on my hymnal or my music paper. So I just went ahead and attached that first and then decoupaged that right onto the paint, and that stuck better because that paint had a little bit of baking soda in it. It was a little hard to try to transfer directly on. But once I had that decoupaged on, then I decided to just embellish it with a check hanger and then some greens and berries on the top of that. And so this is just a quick and easy way to make ornaments or gifts. If you happen to have some of these wood rounds, which I know you can get at Hobby Lobby or potentially at Michael's, but obviously if you have access outside to them, that's even better. So, because free is good, we know that. And that's all there is to it. So please leave me a comment and let me know which of these ornaments is your favorite. Please remember to check out the playlist that is in the description box. And don't forget to come back tomorrow and again and again and again, because I have got some really awesome stuff coming up. I am loving some of the things that I have put together for you, and I'm hoping you will too. Thanks so much for stopping by. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.